Also, in this video, I'm going to be reacting to the cut interracial couples play truth or drink. I don't know how this is going to go. I don't know what topics are going to be brought up, but let's get into it.
What's the hardest part of being in an interracial relationship?
So many things.
I've never dated outside of my race. Yeah, I don't know. Just never happened.
Hi.
How you doing?
Who are you two, and what are you doing here today?
I'm Pamela.
I'm MJ.
I'm Bree.
I'm Matt.
Came to answer questions and drink.
About being different races and dating.
How long have you been together?
So we've been together for almost 12 years.
15 years?
Yeah.
5.5 years.
Okay,
How
we had a
old are
fight
these
about this in the
people?
car earlier. We took a break. It was like 8 or 9 months, and he counts those 8 or 9 months of the break, but I don't. It depends on who you ask. Let's say that.
What are each of your ethnicities?
I'm Caucasian.
Creole, Black and French.
I'm Middle Eastern.
I'm Hispanic.
White?
Also white. Just kidding. I'm black.
We fit a long tradition of Indipinos in the Pacific Northwest. So
What does that mean?
it's a Native American and a
Indigenous.
Filipino couple. Got a lot of history.
Do we want to start with a shot?
Always. It's truth or drink tradition.
Cheers.
I'll be fucked up right there.
Before
I'm
we
like,
dated, did you have a racial preference?
Yes, African American males.
Why was that your preference?
That was just what I was attracted to.
I feel like it's kind of assumed that I would be with someone white. I mean, like I said, I didn't I didn't really think about it.
I didn't have a preference, but I did notice a pattern. I tend to date white guys, but you have light skin, so in all honesty, I thought you were half white or something. What about you?
I would say other Hispanic people for the most part, and when I met you, I thought you were Hispanic.
Yeah,
so,
you did. You
no.
asked me if I spoke Spanish.
No.
Typically, no, but I'm Asian. I feel like I'm fond of Asian people.
I think your first girlfriends were all Japanese.
We were all half Asian. What about you?
Growing up in Colorado, there's a lot of white people, so
Sure is. So your
that's my demographic.
first Asian guy?
My first Asian. Congratulations.
Go.
They win.
What were your parents' first impressions of me? How did they feel about you dating someone outside your race?
why does she read like that? I don't. Stupid shit be pissing me off.
She's used to me dating inside my race, so you know it was different for her. But besides that, she was cool. Once she met you, she was good.
My parents haven't met you.
Why haven't you introduced her to your parents?
I haven't talked with them in a while, but I feel like we just don't really see eye to eye. So I don't really know what they'd think today, but I remember as a kid that there was like this general kind of feeling that it wouldn't be a good idea.
Yeah.
They prefer a Muslim Middle Eastern guy who's either lawyer, doctor, or engineer. They prefer someone who goes to the mosque every Sunday, who reads the Quran, who like prays 5 times a day, which neither of us do, so.
For sure.
What's the biggest racial or cultural stereotype that I embody?
Direct speech.
Well, and I do come from 2 different tribes, but it seems to be, getting to know the Paiute side on my dad's side. It's the same as the Apache side on my mom's side, where the women are very, very direct, straightforward.
Can white people dance? Matthew, I don't think you're the best dancer.
Oh, no, I'm not a good dancer at all.
Like, whatever you do got, this like inflatable wailing arm thing, we just keep that to a minimum.
What's the inflatable look like?
Oh. Ooh, do I want this on the internet?
That part!
Okay, here it goes. Oh,
Sorry.
I did not notice that.
That is why we don't do it!
My turn?
Let me just get it ready.
What was the worst fight we ever got into, and who won that fight? I'm glad you got that question, by the way.
Answer carefully.
I'm trying to think. Man. You know what? I'm gonna just drink.
I think a lot of them are gonna drink. That's a lot of business to put
What
out.
was something you were embarrassed to ask me regarding my culture?
Was just asking about how, like, if there was any concern or issues with your mom marrying your dad and then getting over to the United States after that. And I didn't know when I was asking that, I think if it was like a sore spot because, you know, like the white family from Michigan and then accepting this large Filipino family through marriage.
Yeah, I mean, it's a conversation my family's never had, so I guess I can just assume that it's never been an issue. But I never in my life got the feeling that it was a point of contention.
I did feel weird asking about like what's with like all the wigs.
Oh.
I was like,
wigs.
is that like a
It's
like a thing or
yeah, you
like,
change it up, change it up, change it up. White people just, accept what they got going on.
Yeah.
I don't think it's true either. To be honest, I think it's specific white people be just like, fuck it. Just like specific black people just be like, fuck it. Like, this is my hair and this is what I'm gonna wear every fucking day. Same thing as like your face. Like, certain people decide that they want to put on a bunch of makeup and other people don't. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but she wants to put on. I've never had a wig on in my life. Like, I just haven't. So I don't think that's you feel me? Like, but there are people that put wigs on all the time. Like, they switch out their wigs daily. There's different protective hairstyles that you can do. I'm a fan of others than wigs.
Okay, who's better at oral sex, me or you?
You just go ahead and take a shot.
We can oral sex, me or you?
You just go ahead and take a shot.
Well, me.
Can't tell if that's a shot in agreement or if that's a shot.
It's a shot because I'm not gonna answer.
I came here with the impression I was gonna get drunk.
I'm gonna say you.
That's a lie. And we both know why.
Why is he obviously better?
He's ticklish.
He's better at head because he's tickled?
You can't give oral sex to someone who's ticklish.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
You've done it.
Stop.
Who's better at oral sex, me or you? That's what I did.
Okay. I had never
Well,
experienced.
no. For me and this none of y'all business. Never mind. It's pretty even.
What? I felt like I had been living my life in 2 dimensions,
Oh my
and then it went to 3, and it was like, whoa.
Hey, my name is Caitlin. I'm a producer at
Bye, Kayla.
Since it kind of becomes part of the culture, I think that's what I hate about it. I'm glad we don't have any inherent issues with each other.
Yeah, I guess we're both abused people, so it's like.
Yeah, we kind of have a lot in common. We're just
attention,
like,
yeah.
you're colonized, I'm colonized too. Great.
There's too many rules.
Agreed.
Way too many.
Too many traditional, expired rules.
Yeah.
Jose, what's the hardest rule for you to get down with?
It just doesn't make sense. The man is kind of almost owns the woman. Agree
We
with
don't
that.
look at it like that anymore. Today, even if you were to marry someone in your race and culture, they don't necessarily own you.
Oh, and the no alcohol.
That I will agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In honor of that.
In honor of that, I don't get that.
What is or would be the hardest part about having biracial children? So we do.
Yeah.
So what is the hardest part?
I wouldn't label it as hard, but just something you have to learn. Like, as far as their hair textures, every kid that has mixed races in them can have different hair textures. So we have 2 kids, so one of them is more curly hair than the other. So it's like her hair has to stay more hydrated than the other one. The other one's more wavy hair.
What is or would be the hardest part about having biracial children?
White mothers raised mixed children and are able to protect them, while black mothers who raised mixed children are preparing them. And so I totally get that. I feel like even with my son.
I don't know if I agree. I don't. I think there's at least in the black community, there's a unspoken joke that biracial children with black moms and biracial children with white moms. I'm talking about black and white kids. It's a difference. It's a big difference and everything. And I don't know. There's a difference. I feel like there's a difference for sure. For sure. I don't know. I don't think it's always that the case, but it's a difference, and it's like if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. I can't sit here and try to explain it, but I don't know what she's talking about, and I'm trying to sit here like they can protect them. I don't think they can protect them, honestly. Like I don't think there's any masking or shielding. I think they might be able to protect in the way that the child might be confused to the real world and have to like come like realize later, oh, like you're seen as a black kid, like it doesn't matter who your mama is and all that, or who your daddy is, like all of that, like maybe in that way of protecting, like they don't really know what the fuck is really going on. I don't know, but I don't know. I'm trying to let that sink in, see if I can understand it better. I'm not saying she's wrong. I'm just saying I don't understand.
And I definitely prepare him for the world. And I know that I can't always protect him, which is scary.
But neither can they. They can't. They can't. They might think they can, but they can't.
Word.
I will answer it as yes, but it's not a word I would like them to use because our kids are mixed. They have African American in them. It makes it okay, but it's not a word I would just love them running around using on the regular. Do you agree with that?
Definitely agree. I say the word, but you know we got girls, so
Yeah.
they don't need to be using that.
Why would a boy need to use it? I just, what the fuck? What the fuck? What did that mean? You know, like, I don't know. Some things that some people say, just, I don't think it really makes sense. And I feel like until they hear it back, they won't be like, what the fuck was I even talking about? Because that doesn't make any sense. Why would a boy need to say it, but a girl doesn't?
Say the N-word.
Yeah. Because I'm black. I feel like they can. You can't, though. But I feel like they can.
Which of my friends do you think is the most attractive?
You have a lot of comic book artist friends, and not many of them are.
That's a weird question.
Not many of them are attractive. So you have a lot of nerdy friends that are unattractive.
No, you ain't gotta take a shot.
Yeah, then I have to answer it. That's weird.
I don't feel like there's a right answer to this, no matter how I play this.
I won't get mad.
That's a trick question.
No. Swear. I have witnesses.
I haven't put any thought to it, to be honest.
Okay, but now put some thought into it.
What's the hardest part about being in an interracial relationship?
If I had to think of a scenario, maybe like you driving versus me driving and getting pulled over, like there's automatically like that nervousness comes about you just because of the world we live in. It's uneasy for me as your partner to watch that feeling come over you.
The hardest part is having my parents and my family accept you into my family. I think they have such high standards that nobody can really reach them. Even if you were Middle Eastern, I feel like they'd have a problem with you. But at the end of the day, it's more so like they want the best for me, but they need to respect my decision that I want to be with you forever.
Indigenous family, like we've kind of run it, like we all talk about our brown person time. Indigenous side, we're just like, there is no timeline. And so you can go years without seeing people and it's acceptable. I feel that sometimes there's kind of an obligation, requirements to make sure we're meeting up with all of your family in a timely fashion, but it always makes me feel kind of bad that it's like they want everyone together. Sometimes like I can't schedule it, so I'm just like sending you on your way.
I feel like it's being disappointed in other people.
Disappointed in other people?
For their reaction. Like,
What in
I
the
mean, there's
hell?
part of me
I don't remember what the question was.
that, like, you know, hope that they'd be cool with it.
They
Is
should
there
put the
someone in
question like
particular?
up here so I can like.
Yeah, well, yeah, mostly coworkers and stuff like that. But, like,
About me being black?
yeah.
Your coworkers? Who? Just kidding. When is the company picnic?
You want to come?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like once people meet me, there's no questions asked.
Why do you choose to stay with me?
I would say just the person you are, you know, good mom, you handle business, you know, keep the house comfortable and clean all the time, OCD.
We're a good team.
Yeah,
Team us.
you already know.
Because I love you.
I love you.
That's what the answer I'm looking for. I'm not. Don't just list off the duties that I do. Don't say because I keep the house clean, I cook you some fucking breakfast, bitch. No. You want to be with me because you love me, my personality. Because I made you some fucking eggs. Motherfuckers can make you eggs. Other motherfuckers can make you eggs, bruh. I ain't like that answer. If that was my man, I would not have liked that answer. I would have been like, joking.
Person on this planet that I trust, and you know, he played the long game with me, which is all I could ask.
I feel like you're more calm demeanor, like chills me out, but I think you enjoy the rush of
Okay, I do. That's
like,
true.
like crazy sometimes, and I don't know, I feel like it works.
The best way I can put it is that you make me feel really loved, and that's why I think you're the best person for me.
Baby.
Oh, see? Those were all about personality. Those were things that were unique to these persons, not because they make you pancakes with chocolate chips in the morning. You feel me?
It was good.
It was pretty fun.
You know what I thought? I thought it was gonna be like, do you allow your boyfriend to say the N-word? Like, oh my God! No!
She's a personality.
What thing do I
She's a
love
character.
that you absolutely hate?
When you try to rub my belly like I'm a Buddha.
What? Yeah, so this was a very interesting video to me. I think because I've only been with black men, or if it was like a different, they were always black. They might have been black and fucking Mexican or some shit, but they identified as black. They were saying it was fucking black. Or they might have been like East African, so like Ethiopian, or the mofos said they was black. It doesn't matter if they was mixed or some shit. They said they was fucking black, and I'm with a black man right now. So I don't think of these questions. To be honest, I guess that like these challenges that like interracial couples may face, I do think it's something you need to really talk about when you're in the beginning stages of dating, because it could lead to children. And I think that is a very, if you as a couple have all these like challenges you might have to face in terms of dating and family and culture and all these things, like you gotta probably talk about this shit so you can get it under wraps in case you do have kids, because then that means that them kids are gonna have to deal with, I know that I guess biracial people have a difficult, trying to figure out their identity and who they fit in with and what culture they can identify with and stuff like that. So I think that that is going to be a struggle for your kids possibly. And if y'all aren't aligning or have an understanding, or along the way you can teach each other, because that's just going to be a part of like the journey and stuff like that. But if you don't talk about these things initially, it could lead to some real big issues. I know that there are some biracial children that might, this is just from experience, so don't come at me. So I'm talking about shit I know, with like white mothers, and the mother is somewhat either fetishizing like the whole mixed baby appearance thing, and maybe sometimes the hair not gonna be as loose and curls, and it's not gonna be the picture perfect. Like genetics is very interesting, so they might come out looking a certain way, and then it's like, I've just heard people say like, oh, I thought my baby would have blue eyes, or that their hair would be like this, and they coming out with a 4C afro with brown eyes, and they look like a black baby, or their skin is darker or something like that. And it's like, you acting like we playing like fucking Build a Baby. You feel me? Like, it's a child. Like, this is a genuine important thing. And I don't know. I think you just have to talk to like about those things ahead of time and figure out what people's intentions are, what the challenges y'all might face, and what the challenges y'all kids might face. But anyways, it's enough talking for me. Interesting video. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok. I'll see you on the next one.